Today we're going to show you how to install an electric dump assist for your Landstar UTV. The installation should take about an hour and will require a 9/16 inch wrench, 9/16 socket and ratchet, a utility knife or rotary tool, a drill, a 9/32 drill bit, and a 1/2 inch socket. If you have a bed with fenders, you'll also need a 7/16 socket and ratchet, a tape measure, and a hacksaw or grinder with cutoff wheel. This accessory fits all 2017 or newer Landstar models. It will not fit on rear flip seat dump beds. Start by taking out all your parts and laying them either on a table or the floor beside your vehicle. Then the first step is to take out the bed latch bolt using a 9/16 wrench and socket. For beds that contain rear fenders, remove the driver's side fender using a 7/16 inch socket and ratchet. Measure and mark the fender as shown, and note the inner corner of the fender will be trimmed away. Start by measuring 3 1/2 inches from the inside of the fender and mark the fender at the transition to the top mounting section as shown. Carefully use a saw or grinder with cutoff wheel to remove the corner of the fender. Clean the edges with sandpaper and then remount the fender to the vehicle. Next, attach the bottom bracket as shown and use the 2 long bolts and a single nut on each and finger tighten them. Then place the upper bracket on the bed release handle and with a silver pencil mark a hole directly in the center of the underneath support bar to the bed. After your hole is marked, remove the bracket and drill a hole using your 9/32 drill bit. Then, place the bracket back onto the bed latch and insert the threaded cutting screw through the hole to secure the bracket to the bed. Now, we're going to install the actuator. Attach the shaft portion of the linear actuator to the upper bracket using the supplied spacers and clevis pin. Ensure the actuator motor is oriented as shown. Attach the linear actuator motor end to the lower bracket as shown. Use the supplied spacers and clevis pin. With the bed in the closed or lowered position, orient the actuator motor as shown and tighten the lower bracket bolts to clamp the bracket to the tube. Ensure the bed is flat to the frame and fully closed. Drill a 9/32 hole through the lower bracket as shown. Then install the threaded cutting screw through the bracket into the tube. Now, using the template, cut out the rectangle and hold it up to the plastic seat guard. Outline the box using a pencil. Then, drill 4 corner locations with a 9/32 drill bit to establish the corners of the hole. You can also use a 5/8 bit to drill 2 larger holes as shown in this video. Then, use a utility knife or rotary tool to cut out the shape. Be careful not to cut outside the rectangle. Now, snap your switch into the seat guard. To ensure an extra tight seal, use Permatex's 1-minute gasket solution around the switch. Now install the red and green wires to the center terminals on the switch and the yellow wires to the angled terminals on the switch. Next, install the red wire with the ring on the end to the positive battery terminal. Then, install the green wire with the ring on the end to the negative battery terminal. Now you're ready to test your actuator. The yellow wires can be reversed to change the direction of the actuator switch. And that's it! You're finally complete with this installation. Now you're able to dump heavier loads with the single push of a button. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video.